What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Who we got in here right now? Let's see. Kevin, what's happening, brother? Thanks for coming by. Josh, Bob Mack, what's happening? How's everybody doing? Did I miss any? Hi, Kim. Oh, man. How's everybody doing? I'm a little tired on this end, man. We've been hitting that house pretty hard. And we're going to keep doing it for a couple more weeks, but we're getting there. You know? We're getting some stuff done. I'm gonna squeeze. I'm on vacation this coming week, and it's to work on that house. But instead of working 8 hours at my regular job and then another 4 or so hours down there, I'm gonna have like 8 or 9 hours to work down there, and I'm gonna come home, rest up. I'm hoping I should be able to get a video out. I'm working on my car regardless. At one point this week, I'm gonna do something. I really want to get something done on it. You know, I might even play with that bike a little bit, shine some bright work or something. But I'm gonna do some garage stuff this week. Oh yeah, my tractor tires. I took my tractor down that house to cut the grass, and we just got the roof done. I come home, big roof and nail on one tire. Well, that tire's staying up. A little staple for nailing down the, I guess the tar paper. I pulled that out. It leaks. It goes down. I bumped the tire up. It's just enough to cut the grass, and then I have to put more air in it. So I ordered 2 tires. Let's see who else we got in here. Turlo, what's happening? Chris, what's going on? Brian, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I got 2 new tires coming for my tractor. I think I'm gonna do a video on that. I borrowed. See, my buddy Bart at work. Before I go buying tools, I always check with him. Odds are he probably has it or at least researched it. But I borrowed his bead breaker. I know you guys have seen these before, right? You put this chain down to the table, whether you bolt it or clamp it. You run this up through the center, and you hook this into the chain, pry up, and that breaks the bead. So that's how we're going to get the tires off. I mean, the tractor tires on Amazon for a pair of them with the rim was $100 or $44 for just the rubber. I'm going to save myself, what is it, $56, something like that. I'm going to save the $56 and do it myself. Hopefully it works out. I think it will. Floyd, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Paul White, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, everything's all right. A little tired, but, you know, we're surviving. You know? I do too, Chris. But it's like the grass was out of control down there. So I had to take my tractor down there. I ride it around and bring it home. And I went to use it here the other day, and both tires, well, excuse me, that's the right side tire was down. So I went in and ordered a new set of tires. We'll see how it goes. We'll make a little short about it, you know, pop them on there. Just little lawn tires. They could be harder because they're a lot smaller. I remember the bead broke on my snow blower about 2 seasons ago. And I didn't have a valve stem wrench, and trying to blow up a tire without taking the valve stem out. You guys know how hard that is. Took my belt off and squeezed the center of the tire till it popped. It worked. But check this out. Kid at work, you know, I've known him since he was 5, and he just entered the apprenticeship program, and he made me my own valve stem wrench. I told him, I said, they're $2 on Amazon. I'm cheap. Can you make me one? And he made me one. Thank you, Jason. Check it out. Little hole in the middle. Filed the little channel in there. Turned that down. Huh? Pretty nifty stuff, huh? Yeah. Country boy, what's going on? Iron Horse Garage, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. I waited from last week. I got your correspondence. I figured we'll open it up with everybody here and see what's in there, huh? Hey, country boy, check it out on my homepage. Just added you to featured channels. Always do it Friday night right before live. I add the person featured. Let's see what Iron Horse got in here. Oh man, killer. Check out that decal, man. That's bad to the bone. Got a little nice little note on the back. Thanks for the support. We hope you like this. Here's the sticker, Iron Horse Garage. Thank you, brother, and I do. Hey, Lynn and Larry, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Cool. All right, well let's put this bad boy up on the door. What do you think, man? Huh? I got no nails. That's the one thing about doing a live. I could have. I wanted to open the mail together, but I don't got no fingernails in my. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but from working, my tips of my fingers are just shot. So it always takes me a minute to get a peel. Kim laughs at me. He thinks it's funny. I don't think it's very funny. All right, let's see here. Right. Oh, yeah. There it is. Nampa, Idaho. Iron Horse Garage. All right. There it is. Can he do it without unplugging everybody? All right, man. There you are. You're on the door, brother. Thank you for the sticker, man. I successfully navigated over to the table to show y'all without unplugging us. For any of you that are new, if it happens and we get unplugged, give me a minute. I'll start up a new one. I've been known to unplug us a time or two by accident. Is anybody new popped in that I have not said hello to? Let's take a look. It looks like everybody's in there. Looks like I said hey to everybody. Yeah, it's coming along, ain't it, Kevin? Old man in the shop, what's happening? Howie Mook! There he is. What's going on, Grady? Mr. Be Real. Cool. All right, now everybody's starting to get in here now. I don't know you guys that just got here. I was just telling the other guys, I got holes in both of my front tractor tires, so I had to order some from Amazon. I'll be putting them on this week. I'll film that. That'll be fun. Just a little rinky-dink thing. Although I better check first because I never did a little tiny tire. I've done a lot of big tires, but I never did a little tiny tire. I guess it could be. Well, that's not true. Like I said, we did the snow blower. We'll see. How you been, old man in the shop? All right. I had a couple people get a hold of me about the bike. There's a guy, if you go in the comments for the little 1-minute video I made of the bike, there's a guy, Pocahontas. He actually has bike number 440. So I thought that was pretty cool. Learn that, you know. Meet somebody else with one of the numbered bikes. Hey, Robert. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it, Kevin? I think his name's Pocahontas or something like that, but he has bike number 440. Oh, don't tell me that, old man in the shop. We'll do it anyway, you know. Like I said, my my buddy Bart let me borrow his bead breaker. I figure once the bead's broke, the only thing is I don't have any spoons, so I'm gonna have to use, you know, good old fashioned pry bars. But I'll soap everything up first. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if you ever used one of these, brother, with the chain, the old chain trick. So we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a try. I don't want to call myself cheap, but thrifty. I mean, I look at the price tag. It was $100 mounted on the rim for a pair versus $44, $45. I'd rather keep my $55 and work a little bit. All right, well, we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, it holds air long enough right now to cut the grass, but or I can't let that stand in the long. I might have to stop down there, Howie. I have plenty of pry bars. I got a couple this long, a couple this long, and I figure I could do it with that. But you know, spoons are easier if you got big spoons. I don't know, Grady. You might have to ask her. She's in here. I don't think she cares. There you go. Wide open. Me and the tractor tire falling in love. Yeah, tubeless. I thought about throwing a tube in there too, Howie. You know what happens whenever you do them on them little tires, you put the tubes in there, then it ends up getting cut right where you stick the new valve stem through for the tube. I don't have a tire changer. Besides that, it's a little tire, Mike. It's like this big. That's why I borrowed the bead breaker from my buddy. I'll just pry it off and throw the new one on, use plenty of soap water, take the valve stem out, shoot it with air, be done. I'll tell you this, I'm going to fill the tires back up, and I'm going to go down there with the old tires and cut one more time before I put my new tires on, because that will piss me off. Oh, excuse me, sorry, Bart. That'll agitate me if I go down there and I get another set of flats after I just changed the tires. They were getting, the tread were getting small on them anyway. If our, let's see here. Oh, if our selected featured channel doesn't come in tonight, we'll just postpone it till next week. I won't show it or anything. I only do it if everybody's here. I'm trying real hard to figure that out, how to get that out there. I mean, I love the idea. It's a good idea, but it's like, it's just like all the other videos, the algorithms, getting people to look at them, you know? So, I mean, we get positive reviews from our core group, you know, but we need to all share them. Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Larry. A mess. Oh, no. I don't want it to be a mess. I want it to, hey, yo, Josh, what's going on? Hey, Jeff Bittner. Things are going pretty good. I'm a little tired, but other than that, yeah, it's not going bad. I was telling everybody, like I said, I'm on vacation next week, so I'll put my 8-9 hours in down the house, and hopefully I'll have enough energy to maybe make a video or two. I definitely want to work on the car. I'm going to call. I actually tried calling a couple weeks ago. I want to get the drive shaft, and I have to get a yoke for the transmission. So I guess maybe I'll order the yoke. Got to have that to measure for the drive shaft. I don't think so, Bob. I think, I got the bead breaker there. I think once I'm able to get the tire off the rim, getting it back on isn't going to be a big deal. Just soap it up and I can get pretty aggressive when I have to. When the motors are stuck inside the gearboxes, when the spigot fits at work, everybody comes and gets me. I'll get it out. Yeah, that's all right. We all have some fine, mediocre entertainment, Iron Horse. Like I said, I'm going to buy my yoke, Chris, and take it from there. You push the yoke in all the way, then you pull it out, 3/4 to an inch, something like that, whatever the rule is, and measure. I think I actually want to call the shop first, because I called them and they said, "Oh, the guy that builds the drive shafts ain't here." I actually wish I had a lathe. I guess I could ask the boss. I could just order the drive shaft from Speedway and make it myself. Cut the one end and weld it up. As long as you got a lathe and you keep everything zeroed, you're fine. But rather than bother the people at work, I go through the hassle of asking and all that stuff. I think what I'll do is I'll just call this guy up and have him do it. The price, if the price is right. If the price is too expensive, then I'll think of another way. I guess I could do it with V blocks in the shop without a lathe too, and just get 2 dial indicators on each end and keep everything at 0. One inch, oh yeah, about 1 inch, 1 inch of float for the drive shaft. Yeah. All right, I'll look at it. Geez, Larry, what happened? How did a lawnmower tire take 7 hours? I'm not taking 7 hours. Hey, Cameron, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I've never done it, Larry. I've never done it, and we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, it's not too bad, Cameron. How's life with you? I've been telling everybody I'm just a hair tired, but other than that, we're all right. You know what takes it out of you? You think it's the drywall, right? You hang the drywall, then you got to mud the drywall. Mudding them seams ain't nothing. I'm skimming half of that house. It's old. It's plaster from 1926, and I'm skimming it. You put it on a knife, and I only got a 12-inch knife, and I'm doing all the walls. Keep the appeal of the house, the essence of the house the same. I mean, obviously, where the walls were really bad, yeah, we had to take them down and put drywall up. But not bad. What's a pitta, Bry? What's a pitta? I'm kind of slow, so sometimes you have to spell out uh, spell it out for me. congratulations on the new job, brother. Yeah, everything went up. I'm buying like the ceilings. We dropped this. The house had 9-foot ceilings, Howie. So we dropped them a foot, and then I ran central air in that void, to get the air upstairs and everything. And so I'm buying 10-foot, half-inch, 10-foot drywall, and they're like $16 and some change a piece. Yeah, drywall went up too. Brian, what's a pitta? That's cool, Larry. Like I said, my snowblower tire came off, and it's the same diameter. The bead broke on it, and it's the same diameter as the tractor tire I'm going to do. And I just took my belt off, and I put my belt in the center of the tire and pulled, because I didn't have a valve stem wrench to give it that shot of air. That's another thing too. You got to take the valve stem out to get that big burst of air. Yo, what's going on? Oh yeah, pain in the ass. Oh yeah. So sorry, Bart. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, Andy. I'm really, really slow. Sometimes it takes me a minute. How we doing, Brent? Blue, yellow. Yeah, it is a pain, but you got to do what you got to do. I just get it on there, and I smooth it down a bunch of times. Sometimes it gets a little heavy and a little light, and I just smooth it out, let it dry. And the only thing I ever sand is the knife marks. And then I look for anywhere, and I just go back over some. Most of the time I get it with 2 skims. Once in a while I have to go back and do a third little touch up in certain places. Not a big deal. There he is. There's Gorney. What's happening, brother? That's all right. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, brother. Wow. What's going on with that, Papillon? Thomas K., what's going on? Thanks for coming in, brother. I found out they brought cruise night back. My car ain't ready, but they brought cruise night back for the local Chevrolet dealership down the road. First Friday of every month in the summer, they do cruise night. Used to love taking my Z28 over there. I like cruise nights a lot better than car shows, because there's no judging or prestige or anything. Everybody's just cruising in and out with their cars. I like it. Very low key. I think that's the first place I'm going to take my car when it's done. I'm going to go to the Cruise Inn up to Thomas Chevrolet. Well, they're easing the restrictions, Howie. So that's always a good thing. Absolutely. So let's see. I think that's right. Outstanding. I love that car. Country Boy. That's a sweet. You can tell that you've owned that a long time because you've softened all the edges. If that makes sense. It's like you had the car 30 years, you know exactly what every sound means, and you just, whenever it's done. Which part of the country, Mike? Outstanding, Jeff. Very cool. I'm shooting for next summer, but I'm gonna, like I said, by the end of this summer, I want my car to move under its own power, in and out of the garage, and because it make life a lot easier for me. So the next step is getting the drive shaft in. My buddy, Chop Shop Phil, keeps on, offering his services for the bike and for the wiring for the car. I'm just not ready for either. I hope you don't think I'm blowing him off, because I really want his help, and I'm going to take him up on it. It's just going to be a little bit, All right, Mr. Be Real. Take care. Thanks for stopping in, Grady. I appreciate you, brother. Hey, did you get your stickers? I think I might have got your email. Did you get your stickers? I think you did. Let me know. How about you, Lynn and Larry? Did you guys ever get your stickers? I sent you like 3 sets. Outstanding, Papillon. They're saying, like, the local stores like Wawa and the local stores, even the Home Depot, are saying if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to mask up anymore. All right, cool, man. You might have other ones coming, Larry. I sent you 3 stacks of them. I don't give them to family members or something if they show up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Ugh. Well, see, that's just it. Oh, having trouble getting this, having trouble getting that. That's my name, Iron Horse. That's my name, Brian, and it's with a Y, guys. Bryan, and my last name. They're just my initials, brother. Hold on, I'm kind of slow. Keep up here. Well, Jeff, I'm glad you're all right, brother. You know what I mean? At least you're planning on fixing and getting the car ready to go. God bless. I'm glad you're all right. Trying to catch up on comments. Now that's Cody Papillon. That's Country Boy or Carolina Cuss. That's Cody who's selling the Charger. I seen it today too. Yesterday I think I seen it. He's selling a 55 too. He's selling a 55 Chevy. I seen it on one of the car groups we're in. He's got a couple cars for sale. Let's see here. Yeah, Carolina Custom Classics. It is a blessing that he caught it. Was it just a physical, or were you having trouble? Outstanding. I want to ride in the gasser too. Absolutely. That's all right, Howie. Look at it this way: you got the cool flip down tail light to put gas in the car. Yeah, no problem. That's right. Brian with a Y. Thanks, brother. Yeah, Cody's selling a 55 Chevy, a 56 Ford, and he's selling that 73 Charger. I like the snowplow front end on the 56, Howie. Love that snowplow grill. Yeah, you got to play it by ear, Thomas. I'll tell you, a few months back, I was working down that house and I caught a beam out of the air and I tore my bicep muscle. Only half of it came back. I guess you would have to look at it. This side ain't there no more. See how it's dead right there? I ain't making a muscle for you guys, but see how it's dead right there? It ain't coming back. The doctor's like, you're not an athlete. We're not going to operate unless it's causing issues. So I lost a little bit of strength in my arm, but it took me, what? You guys know, it took me about a little more than a month, about 6 weeks before I could do anything substantial in the garage. And I was chomping at the bit. I'm chomping at the bit right now. I was saying a couple of weeks ago, somebody commented, oh, you got the bike, now you're not going to. No, that's not how I operate, man. I always have a full plate. I don't mind a full plate, but the car is always at the forefront of projects. Plus, I got a little project out back here I got to do for Kim. She wants a ceiling fan in her gazebo out there. I got to try to squeeze that in. Maybe we'll get that this week. Not really, Gorney, not half of what it used to be. I used to have a pretty good wheelhouse. I'm old now. I used to be about, I don't know, 30 pounds heavier. I could throw some serious weight around. Kim used to make me make muscles for her. They're not there no more. What's your porno name, Larry? Seinfeld, buck naked. I hear you, Robert. It's like you lose a little bit when stuff like that happens. I lost a little bit. Like working down that house, I'm trying to keep up with my brother-in-law. I mean, he's still got about 99% of all his strength. About 50% of mine's gone. He sure does, Papillon. He sure does. Yeah, they're long gone, hon. I suppose if I had time, I could join a gym and get it all back. Not all of it, but a piece of it back. Ugh. Hey, at least they're not doing your hands or your arms, brother. Even if you got to sit on a bucket or something and work on something, work on what you can work on. Maybe I got something like that, Brian. When I'm working and I'm like right here and I'm too long, like you just said, even like twisting wire nuts or something, man. I'm out there for like this for like 5 minutes. Everything down through here just hurts. All right, one, you're better off growing your hair long and joining the gym. Okay. Yeah, when I need it, it's there. One. It's like these. Everybody runs around with these gearboxes at work, and they're like, I can still palm it with one hand, But I used to be able to palm it with 3 fingers. Now I got to use them all. Yeah, it's like the muscles get real tired, and my hands. I mean, look, they're beat. I work for a living, but the hand, it sucks in. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this right here will suck in real hard on its own, like the nerve does it, and my finger will go real straight once in a while. So they're probably going to want to cut it at some point, but I probably won't let them. Good advice, one. I'll take that into consideration. All right, country boy, take care. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for sticking around for a while, brother. Take care. Oh, let's see here. Oh, we're way past there. No. I've got lousy reception out in the garage tonight. All right, guess the number between 1 and 24 for a beautiful set of vinyl BW Garage stickers. 1 and 24 for a set of stickers. We're a little bit past due. I looked up and it was 36. Kim's got me on backup. I texted her the number. Keep guessing. Somebody's going to get it. Guess numbers that haven't been guessed yet. There he goes. Brent McLovin. Blue yellow, number 4. Blue yellow, number 4. I'm 99% sure I saw it before this thing took off. Blue yellow. Blue yellow already guessed it. It was number 4, guys. There you go, blue yellow. Blue yellow. I'm sure that I have your information in my email box somewhere, Brent. You want me to go again? All right. We're going to go again. He's already won, so he's foregoing the stickers. 1 and 24. Go. All right. Guess again, everybody. Brent's giving away his prize to the next lucky guesser. Between 1 and 24. Yes. This is fun. There he goes, Paul White. Paul White is winner. Paul White. All right. There you go. Paul White guessed the number 2. Paul White. All right, Paul. If you go to my channel's homepage, in the About section is my email. It's jedclampett32@yahoo.com. jedclampett32@gmail also works. So shoot me an email with your address and I'll mail these out to you, brother. Congratulations. Paul White. You get a sad news rendition of the car in cartoon form. You get a BW Garage in the rectangle and a BW Garage in the circle. Oh, another thing too. Next week, hopefully by next week, Sticker Mule sent me a deal. So next week we're going to do a magnet, a BW Garage magnet. You could be a lucky winner. Yeah, Paul, just shoot me an email. I'll even write it in here just in case. And thanks, Brent, for letting them run it again. That's very generous of you. You already won a set of stickers, and now Paul White's won a set of stickers. I like it when everybody's nice to each other. All right, Iron Horse, thanks for coming in. Take care, brother. Yes, I wanted to remind everybody next week we're going to be Thursday night live. We have a wedding Friday night. My wife's best girlfriend's son's getting married, so we're going to be at a wedding on Friday. So we'll be doing this on a Thursday next week. Be kind of neat doing it on a weekday, I guess, earlier in the weekday. I think the week after we may have to too. I'm not sure yet. I get my second shot on a Thursday, and if everybody keeps saying you get sick from it, I don't know. I'm pretty tough. I might be all right, but if I'm not, we might have to switch the day on that one too. I'll tell you, it's a hard thing for siblings, Andy. That's a hard thing for siblings, to be nice to each other. I'm still mastering the art of that. I don't know. BSA 150. No, I haven't, Papillon. All right, Jeff. I think it's a good idea. I'm going to work on my car. I haven't touched my car since I put the ladder bars on. It's driving me crazy. Ernest. I hope I don't, Ernest. Some people say, like even the nurse at work, she gave me her cell phone number and said, listen, call out to the regular procedure, but also let her know because you get this COVID pay or something if you get sick from the second shot, because she said a lot of people were getting sick from the second shot. Then I had to tell Kim because I said, listen, Kim, I got this other woman's number on my phone. It's the lady from work. Because one time we found a phone number in my wallet. It was in my wallet or my truck or something. And it was a woman's phone number. And Kim thought I was messing around or something. I didn't know the number, so I said, call it. Turns out it was some landscaper lady that gave us a price on our yard like 2 years prior to that. We all had a pretty good laugh about it. But for about 15 minutes, I was in big trouble, and I had no idea reason why. I didn't know why I was in trouble. Yeah. I'm not saying sick for long term, but people were saying it takes a couple days. It knocked my son off his feet for a couple days. I like a nice fresh salad with my steak, Andy. Every once in a while, I ask him to make us a nice big salad when we're grilling steaks or something. I love salad. Fresh tomatoes and cucumbers. I love onions, but I can't really have them because I taste them for like 3 days after I eat them. If I cook them, I can eat them. You ain't kidding, Chris. I was in trouble and I had no idea why. I'm like, I don't know whose number that is. And they don't believe you, dude. Well, so, Mike, I don't want one either, but I was afraid that at work, they're not going to let you go maskless without it. So, it's like First, they were following the CDC guidelines, and then the CDC lifted the mask ordinance if you were vaccinated. And then, but my work said, well, we're switching and we're following the OSHA guidelines now. And OSHA says you still have to use them. So I'm figuring once they see who's vaccinated and not, then they're going to say if you're vaccinated, just like regular, like the Home Depot and the Wawa store and all that. So I don't want to have to wear a mask at work. It's a big hindrance, especially when it gets hot. And I'm working under a machine. I'm dripping wet. Go through 4 or 5 masks a day, you know, and you feel lousy because you're breathing your own carbon dioxide all day. So I feel you, Mike. I'm with you on that, but it is what it is. Yeah. I love cucumbers, Cameron. I love fresh tomatoes too. I ain't touching that one. Let me see. Yeah, it's an honor system, Papillon. You know, did you know that for that thing? So it is what it is. But I respect everybody's choice to do what they wanted to do. I really didn't want it, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to be that guy at work. Everybody else is walking around free, and I got this thing on my face, and I have a feeling that's the way they're going. I think he has a. Hey, Cameron, I think he has a manual on. All right, Dan, no problem. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate it, man. Cool. Yeah, I got to get back on mine, Gorney. I need to order some more fittings though. I think I'm going to do the drive shaft first. That way, all obstacles are shown or there. All right, man. Take care, Dan. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Exactly. I don't want to be on one of them. I got a question. I got a wizard costume for my next video and a new. You crack me up, dude. Damn, Gorney. I got a couple pieces of 3-inch here. but I don't have nearly enough to switch I decided to run mine out the back. Yeah, me too, Brent. I get mine on the 17th. And that's, like I said, that's a Thursday. So if I'm feeling lousy on Friday, I might do my live on like Wednesday. I'm debating it. Next week we're definitely going to be live on Thursday. So that gives me about 2 weeks to figure out what I want to do, if I want to take a chance with my shot or if I want to just, do a live early that week. See how we see it. We'll play it by ear. I'll interview a few more people and find out how they felt after their shot, It's crazy right now, Juan. It's crazy. I'm getting killed. I'm getting killed on building materials. And it is what it is. We got to get this done. Grin and bear it. It's the lumber. I think they're just holding back, and I think they're gouging. But all right, cool, Gorney. Yeah, I'm getting $7.48 for one 2x4. A 4x10 foot sheet of drywall was almost $17. It's ridiculous. Now the plywood came down a little bit. It's about $68 a board for a 4x8 sheet of 3/4. I think I paid $68. It's still double what you would have paid a few months ago, but at least it's not $100 for like a month there. It was $100. Yo, Empty Pockets, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it, man. I'm technically challenged with this phone. Redraw the stickers again if you wish. Oh, Paul, nah, man. Send me an email, brother. Don't worry, man. It's all good. I won't share it with anybody. I think just about everybody in here has had their stickers. Take your time, man. If it takes you a week to figure it out, figure it out. Stickers. Jed Clamp at 32 at yahoo.com. I still haven't got a P.O. box, so all you guys know where I'm at, but I know where you're at too. Yeah, Brian, you got the T-shirt and the stickers. Now, this is a one of a kind. I had this T-shirt made when I first started making video. Well, not when I put the passenger side of quarter panel on, I had this shirt made. Now, I hope I don't unplug us, guys. I'm going to try to keep it down here. My Sad News 55 shirt. It's a one of one. I have a white one in there that the T-shirt company messed up. They sent me a white T-shirt with white letters on it. I'm like, I asked for black letters and white, and they saw, and they messed up. So I do have a white one in there with black letters, and I have a white one in there with white letters. This black one's a 101. Yeah, metal quotes are crazy. It's always been that way, Left 4 Dead. Like when you're buying when you're buying a silver braze, the grade 5 silver for brazing, they won't check you out until they call and find out the price of silver. Man, I haven't logged on to that TikTok in probably 2 months, and they're constantly trying to get me to log in there. I ain't got time to sit there and look at 10-second videos about nonsense. No, there's no rhyme or reason to it. One. All right, Papillon, thanks for stopping by, brother. Probably in 2 years, I'll be at the Tri-5 Nationals. Maybe we could chat then. That's cool, Big Bug. That's cool, Gorney. Like I said, tonight, Thomas Chevrolet, our local Chevrolet dealership, they're having the first cruise in 2 years, man. Well, they didn't have any last year. And they always do a cruise night the first Friday of every month in the summer. So that gives me something to be excited about. I ain't, maybe I'll polish my truck next time and go, just to have something to go with, you know, until I get this car rolling. I can't wait to take this car there. Yeah. Are you taking the Gasser or are you taking one of the other cars, Gorney? Because I saw you said you were getting ready to do the exhaust pipes on your car. Very cool, empty pockets. I never heard of them, brother. I'm sure you'll have something outstanding, brother. Papillon, I'm sure you'll have something. If it's cool, it's cool. I'm no better. Mine's no better or no worse than anybody else's. Believe me, there's plenty of mistakes on this car. I don't know yet, Brent. Probably. I don't think I'm going to have any problem sparking the tires off. They'll probably catch on fire. I mean, I got 456 gears back there, dude. You know, I dumped the clutch. The rubber's just going to peel off of the rims. But, you know, I guess I could put some line locks in there if I had to. I've never heard of those tires, brother. Vitor. We'll have to look them up and research them on Google. When in doubt, Google it. For car parts, that is. Yeah. Guys, we're at 59 minutes and 6 seconds. So I'm going to use this last minute to wish you all well. Hope you have a great week. This was awesome for me to give me a chance to come out and at least sit in the garage and look at some of the projects. Look at the rust starting to slowly form on my front fender that I've still never covered up yet. We're going to get to that directly. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. We're going to get some work done over at the house, but I am going to get some work done this week in the garage. When I'm on vacation all week, we're going to squeeze in a couple hours. All right. So we're going to hold off this week on the featured channels. The person that we had on the board this week didn't show up. We're going to keep it a mystery, and we're just going to take a week off from it. That's all. All right. So I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. I enjoyed your company, and I hope to have it again next week. Remember, we'll be live Thursday, next week, Thursday. And I will put a notification out on the YouTube. Take care, everybody.